So PSN seems to be fully back up and functional, at least for most people. Let me know in the comments if you guys still don't have PSN fully functional for you guys. But as of last night, at the time of recording this, the evening of February 8th, I guess in Eastern Standard Time, personally, I was able to get back on the servers. Finally, I was able to boot up Monster Hunter Wilds beta, which has been a great experience, by the way. If you haven't tried the beta yet, highly recommend it. But the question is, I mean, what was the purpose? What was the cause of all of this outage, right? Because it lasted like over 24 hours roughly, and we didn't get a whole lot from PlayStation, but we did get 3 specific tweets in that entire time, and I'm gonna show you guys every single one and discuss. By the way, to everybody who's new to the channel from the last video, I've seen a bunch of people subscribe from the last video where we're talking about PSN. Welcome, it's great to have you guys here. Thanks so much for sticking around, and let's go ahead and jump straight into this. So I'm going to give you guys a timeline, 7 p.m. and this is all going to be Eastern Standard Time because I am on the East Coast. So Ask PlayStation tweeted out the following, and I already showed you guys this, but I'm just going to recap. They tweeted this out at 8:46 p.m. This was about an hour and 46 minutes after the outage, because the outage was about 7 p.m. They said, "We are aware that some users might be currently experiencing issues with PSN. For more details, check PlayStation Network, status.playstation.com for the PlayStation Network," which, by the way, if you go to that site now, it shows everything's green. All services are up and running. You can take a look at that. Everything looks good, and yeah, so everything's up. So that was a 8:46. So that was about an hour and 46 minutes after. Now, 14 hours ago, this is going to be 6:58 p.m. last night. So almost 24 hours after the outage, this is what they tweeted. They tweeted, "PSN has been restored. You should be able to access online features without any problems now. For more details, status.playstation.com. Sorry for the inconvenience." Sorry. So that that was pretty much it, dude. They tweeted that. There was actually one more thing they ended up tweeting out after that. So they took about, what was it, 5 more hours, 5 hours later. So they said that PSN has been fully restored. And again, this was about 6:58 p.m. on February 8th. That's almost 24 hours after the outage. That's about, what, 22 hours or something after their first tweet. And then another 5 hours after that. So this is going to be at about 12:07 a.m. February 9th. They tweeted out the following. This is the last one. They said, "Network services have fully recovered from an operational issue." Okay. "We apologize for the inconvenience and thank the community for their patience. All PlayStation Plus members will automatically receive an additional 5 days of service." Wow. All right. Well, there you go. That was it. So that was the final tweet. So we got 3 whole tweets, and it's so weird, right? Because they tweet out, like I said, that PSN has been restored. Sorry for the inconvenience. But then 5 hours later, they say something similar. They said network services have fully recovered. So I guess the first one is saying like, well, they've been restored, but I guess maybe this network servers have not been fully recovered at that point. I don't know. And then maybe they also seen people saying like, hey man, like no compensation. Like this is a whole day, that we missed out on. And so they said, we're going to give everyone 5 days. Now, let me ask you guys this. How do you feel about getting 5 days additional of service? Because, I mean, here's the problem, right? Technically, if you look at it like, okay, we lost 1 day, we're getting 5 days. We're getting 5 times more of the days than we lost. In that sense, it sounds good on paper, right? But the way I'm thinking about it is like, look, man, I've seen a lot of you guys commenting on the previous video saying like, man, I got off work. I was looking forward to playing, whatever game you guys were wanting to play. And then the servers are just down for like 24 hours, right? Even my dad, man, he works hard throughout the whole week. He likes to, play a little PlayStation on the weekend, maybe sometimes in the evening. And, he had like the whole first like half of his weekend basically that he just couldn't play. He wasn't complaining or anything. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't it at all. I'm just saying I feel bad for people that, have limited time. And so it's like, 5 days is good. It's better than like them just saying like, oh, well, tough or just, whatever. But again, thinking about people that just don't have a lot of time to begin with, a lot of free time to play. it still raises the question: is it enough compensation? Is it just the bare minimum? How do you guys feel? I'd definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like five-day service. Again, this is like 5 hours after the initial tweet saying that servers are back up. But I don't know. The other thing that I wanted to quickly note is the first part of the tweet. They said it's been recovered from an operational issue. Now, if it would, like, look, we were speculating, did they get hacked? If it was a hack, you would think that it would have been maybe longer than just like 24 hours. On the flip side, you know, PlayStation probably learned a lot from the 2011 thing. So if for some reason it was a hack, then would they have recovered quicker? Could they have recovered quicker? They probably would have, you know, better, you know, security measures in place. But then at the same time, you'd think, well, how would they have gotten hacked in the first place if that was what it is? So I don't know. Maybe it really wasn't a hack. Maybe it was just, like they said, an operational issue. But what, I don't know. The point is PlayStation, Sony, they just don't say a lot. You know what I mean? They give us the bare minimum information. They don't really kind of communicate very well. And I said that in my previous video. It's just like, you know, customer service is hit or miss in some regards. Sometimes it could be good. Oftentimes they're just not really good at all. Like I was saying, for example, if you were to like pre-order a game digitally and you download it and the game is not yet released, like let's say it releases on the 10th and it's like the 8th or something, and you're like, I changed my mind. I don't want to keep this pre-order. And you contact them. The only way they're going to refund you is if you haven't downloaded the game. Even though the game's not even out yet. If you downloaded the game, you're like, nah, sorry, you're tough out of luck. That's it. You know, whatever. You downloaded the game. It's like, whoa, I couldn't even play it. The game's not even out yet. But they'll refuse to give you a refund. So policies like that, I think, suck. And then their communication sucks. But look, I love PlayStation as a platform. I love, you know, the console. I enjoy the console, right? I'm not like a hardcore PlayStation fanboy. I just love games in general. But I do enjoy the console. I enjoy the games that they produce. But man, they got to clean up some stuff in some areas. You know, again, the communication, they got to clean that up massively. And like I said, some of their customer service and their policies with, you know, customer service, they got to clean up. But anyways, all that to say, I wanted to update you guys. I said I wasn't going to necessarily make a video, but I thought this was maybe warranted because, again, they're kind of talking about compensation in here and a little bit of what happened, an operational issue or something. So again, I wanted to update you guys because I know there's a lot of people kind of paying attention to this story and just, you know, affected by it and whatnot. So let me know in the comments section below. What do you think about their explanation, operational issue, and what do you think about their compensation? Do you feel like it's sufficient? Do you still feel like it's kind of bare minimum, maybe almost like a slap in the face? How do you guys feel? Let me know in the comments. Again, stick around for more. We do a variety of gaming content here in this channel for Nintendo. Check out the Nintendo channel link in the description below. Man, I just woke up. Okay. Cut me a break. And hope to see you guys soon. Another one. Tell them friends, game on, and have a great rest of your day. Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kinda like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.